So hello everyone, this is a new end. Hello everyone, how's it going? Yeah, um, I just want to talk right now about yesterday. I fell for sleep about 5 hours. Um, and I just didn't do any videos. So for right now, I just will do video and I will sleep for, I don't know, more several hours. Maybe 3, maybe 2, I don't really know. And I just want to talk about what I did. So do you know yesterday was a day that I just promised to myself that I will, you know, give up about one project in order to just put my time about the stocks and about the market, because I just understood that it's not really something that I should do every day, because all the aggressively analyze just took out of time, and after maybe 2 days it can take 6 or 7 hours to just get all the data on my brain. um so I just decided to you know I decided to just maybe 2 times in a day to just invest for this thing. And I will work just for one project, and I will give up about this day for the other. And that's it. So I just came here and everything just goes all right. I just must say that yesterday everything was all right. Yeah, everything was all right, really. And when I went for sleep and I just didn't do something, it was because I was just too much exhausted, and I absolutely was complete with myself that right now I just can't invest more 6 hours about something because I just too tired. But I don't really know why, but in the morning when I woke up I just felt really badly. I felt that I missed something, that I don't really do good. um and it just show me how much this feeling that I feel in the morning most of the time is not really you know connect with it's not really connect with the real life. Yeah, sometimes it's connect with the real life because sometimes I just can do more and I just failed, or sometimes there is something that happened that make me feel like that. But it's just thing that happen and I just can't control about. Even I just do everything is all right. Yeah. um and after I just work about this day, about yesterday, for 9 hours on the stocks and everything like that, in order to just get all the data from the server, in order to just you know see all the thing that I wanted, because I just want to keep going here about something, instead of to just work about my project, the project that I decided that I will work about. Something was really heavy about me, and actually it took a lot of time to just do all this analyzing, and beyond that, um, and in sometimes I just lose it. Yeah. I just I don't really know how to explain this thing, but I just lose it, um, and it's really break me after. It's really break me after, and I just absolutely needed to talk about this thing because you know I just want to know that I do the right thing, and if I have a questions, on my way, I will just ask this question and write about this question, and I will try to solve and to just arrive for the better choice. Um, so that's what I did instead of to work on my project after I ate. Um, I just you know I just was really confused, um, because of right now I really stuck with my money, and my project is not really close to just make for me something, and it's really shit situation, that I will just survive in order to arrive for a point that I know that will be more good. But also you know I just know that right now, um, I just do my best, uh, and I know that I just can't wait and using a demo account and everything like that, because you know and eventually everything is already prepared. I just absolutely you know good about what I do, um, and I don't know when I will get this confidence, or I think just to run away and you know just to avoid myself totally, to just you know take any risk. It's just totally it's just too much, um because I just know that despite my situation, I absolutely you know can't involve myself in just totally to just, take any risk, because I don't know when this period of time will over. And you know I think that eventually the I just arrived and understood that if we want to talk, some risks, and I need to take responsibility about what can happen, even I take really really small. And I think that was the conversation yesterday. I just thought with myself uh, what I will do, and according to that, you know what the responsibility that I should take. And I just arrive to the point that first I understand, you know, what I do better. Second, I understand that despite my situation, I just, again, can't run away for, you know, totally avoiding because of that, because I don't really know where it's end. I don't really want this thing, because I just want to take some risks. And and I know what will be after, and which responsibility and risk I just should take if I will take this decision. um and I just arrived to a point that because I just understand this thing, I will take pretty less. I just will be more calculated and more concentrated about the thing that I take more than right now. So right now it's also, but it will be more. But yesterday it was a dilemma with myself. What I can do in order to be just complete with myself, I can take more, even a slightly risk, even my situation. I can do this thing, and if I will do this thing, you know what the responsibility I should take, or I don't know if I will don't take this thing, what the result after. Because in both of the side there is result and there is responsibility that I should take, and I just absolutely choose to be on the middle. Okay, just maybe even more close to the avoiding, but don't really avoid myself totally. um and that's just the answer that I arrived for. I just absolutely understood that that's for me. That's what I just can live with. um and after it, there is a lot of time that actually passed away, and I needed to work on my project and actually succeed for a really slightly time, I think 1 hour and a half, and I failed. I just fell for sleep and I couldn't continue, and right now I talk with you. So yeah, I will just close this video. I want to say that yesterday was really